What's up YouTube? It's your boy Nash here. Welcome back to the channel. And if you guys could not tell by the title of the video, yes, it is ban list prediction time. Today I'm going to be giving you guys my predictions on the September 2020 ban list. Yes, cards basically that I think should be banned. Go to 1, go to 2, and go to 3. So I'm looking at two different websites here. The first one is called YuGiOh Pro Deck.com. It basically just gives you the current meta. It shows you what are what are some of the top meta decks in today's format. I'm looking at this right now, and we've got Flower Guardian. We have the old school zombie deck, which I think actually that's an old one because apparently according to this it uses a pot of grease, so that's pretty much banned. Dark Magician 2020, Hero Budget as well. Dragon Link FTK, which I think the current UDS champion runs that one. Invoke Dogmatica, Monarchs, Skystriker, Chaos Necromancer, which apparently uses one of my favorite field spells, the Gates of Dark World, and also to Eldritch Dogmatica Synchro. Yes, so many decks, and even also at Emancipators and whatnot. And so I'm also looking at the last ban list, which was from June. Back in June, that was 2 months ago. And if you guys remember, this was the worst ban list we had ever had ever in history, because we had Multi-Faker to 3, Necros of Unicorn to 3, and Ritual Beast Ulti Canahawk to 3. So I'm going to be looking at some of these decks and giving you guys my thoughts on what cards should take the hit. So I'm actually going to start with the Skystriker deck. So let's take a look at that. Let's take a look at the Skystriker deck, because this was from so this was posted from today. Apparently it's been adapted to the current meta, even though it no longer has Engage. Am I allowed to take a look at it? No, I am. Oh wait. Oh yes, I am. Yes, I am allowed to take a look. Okay, so apparently this deck uses up 3 Ray, 2 Rose, 3 Ash, 3 Ghost Morn and Moonlit Chill. Yeah. Ghost Mourner and Moonlit Chill, which apparently is going for like $30. Double Ghost Ogre and double Veiler. For the spells, you have Reinforcement of the Army, Double Desires, Upstart Goblin. What is it, Afterburner? I believe that is Afterburner. Yes, Skystriker Maneuver Afterburner, double MST, Shark. I think that's Shark Cannon. Eagle Booster, Shark Cannon, 3 of them. 3 Shark Cannon. 1 Jammy. I think that's Jammy Waves. Horny Drone. Set Rotation. 1 of them. Double Widow Anchor. I think that's Widow Anchor. 1 multi-roll. I believe this is the Shark Cannon. No, that's Hercules Base. Double Area 0. Triple Mystic Mine. And also triple Impermanence. For the extra deck, we have triple Shizuku. Yeah, triple Shizuku. Triple Kagari, 1 Kaina. 3 copies of, I believe this is Hayate, 1 Zeke, 1 Needle, 1 Halka-Fibrax, 1 Hita the Fire Charmer Ablaze. I believe this is Celine. Yes, Celine and Axis Code Talker. And then of course also the side deck is double Nibiru, double DD Crow, 1 Elder Entity Ints, Stardust Charge Warrior. Is that it? Let's see. No, Wind Pegasus at Ignister, Wind Pegasus Ignister, Regeki 1 Regeki, double Cosmic Cyclone, triple Evenly Matched, and triple There Can Be Only One. So just by looking at this deck, you know it's like super busted. It is super busted. Honestly though, I really don't see anything wrong with this deck. I think the biggest problem here probably has to be the I don't know how people were able to make this deck viable, considering the fact that Engage is banned, multi-roll is at 1. It's absolutely nuts. It's absolutely nuts. So I think the biggest problem here definitely has to be Mystic Mine. And I know it's crazy to say it because I was building a Exodia deck and an Exodia burn deck, which actually facilitates Mystic Mine. I only built it just for fun, but I think definitely this card, Mystic Mine, definitely has to go. This is one of the most dangerous cards in the whole game, and I think that card needs to go. As far as the rest of the deck goes, I think it's pretty viable. Another card that should also get banned is definitely Halqifibrax. That is the big card that needs to take the hit on the ban list, because there are so many tuner decks in the entire game that are just there are so many tuner synchro decks in the game that are just absolutely busted. Like obviously too, like I know that literally almost every single deck in the meta runs Halqifibrax. So Mystic Mine, Halqifibrax, banned right off the bat, hands down, in my honest opinion. Honestly though, but other than that, I think this deck's pretty cool. But again, definitely those two needs to take the hit, go to the ban list. And as far, hold on a second, guys. Let's see. Again, there are so many cards that needs to take a hit, including Eldritch. Eldritch is another deck that should get hit, especially Golden Boy. That card is just absolutely nutty. It is super nutty, super busted. And if you guys don't know what the card does, let me take a look at this deck. Again, this is off of YuGiOhProDecks.com. Shoutouts to them. Can I not check it out? Alright, you know what? I might be able to. Yeah, okay, so if you guys don't know what this card does, it is absolutely incredible. It is literally $130. It's a $130 card, which is nuts. So it says here you can send this card and a spell or trap from your hand to the grave and target a card of the field. Send it to the graveyard. If this card is in your grave, you can send a spell or trap you control to the grave. Add this card to your hand, then you can special summon a zombie monster from your hand. And if you do, until the end of your opponent's turn, it gains 1,000 attack and defense, and cannot be shown by card effects. You can only use each effect once per turn. You're literally not only summoning back this card, but you're also summoning it from your graveyard as well. It needs to get banned. This card needs to get banned. Okay, this is one of the most broken cards in the entire format, and it's just nutty. Another card that also should get banned, actually not banned, but rather say limited to 1 in my personal opinion. Or you know what? Yeah. You know what? Definitely to 1 is Mega Phantom Beast Oline and Jet Synchron. Those are the two cards that need to get hit at least to 1, because with that card is just super broken. It's by far one of the most broken cards out there. Considering the fact that, hang on, someone's messaging me on Instagram. Is that who I think it is? Let's take a look. Hang on, guys. I'm literally like, oh, never mind. Anyway, yeah. So Oline is another card that needs to get hit, because obviously you're summoning tokens, which will allow you to go into synchro plays, more link plays. This card is just absolutely stupid crazy, and you're literally, and you're not using Oline for its banishing effect, but rather you're using the card for its token effect, where you're summoning it, and you can only use that effect once per turn. Jet Synchron, on the other hand, super nutty. It gets you access to pretty much everything, pretty much any synchro monster that you want, and the card is just absolutely stupid. It is stupid. Like, I mean, I get how powerful it is because I'm literally looking at its effect right now, and and the thing is that this card is essentially glow up bulb. That's what this card is. Okay, this card is essentially glow up bulb, where you send a card from your hand to the grave and you're summoning it, but the card gets banished when it leaves the field. So if you were to use it as another synchro material, the card is banished. And the thing is, with this deck and with this Eldritch deck that I'm looking at now, this dude whoever was running this deck is running 2 Oline and 3 Jet Synchron, and he's also running 2 Magician's Souls, which I think should be another card that should get hit. But in my honest opinion, I feel like as if maybe the card, maybe Magician's Souls shouldn't get banned, but rather possibly limited to 1. And the reason why is because obviously, again, you notice, because of the fact that it's ran so well with so many other decks that can run spellcasters, like obviously this deck, because the deck has the Dogmatica archetype in it as well. Literally. And this deck is also running Effect Veiler, which is also a spellcaster. Another card that also in the Dogmatica archetype that should get hit is Golden Land Forever. Golden Land Forever is basically their Solemn Judgment, so to speak. So, which honestly, again, it's just stupid crazy. There are so many cards that are stupid crazy that should get banned and limited to 1. But we all know that there are so many cards that, but to be realistic, there are other cards that definitely need to take the hit, and one of them is Link Cross, because Link Cross for each, because when the card is Link summoned, you can summon any number of Link tokens up to the Link rating of the monster that you use to summon it. So if you were to link off, like, say, Firewall Dragon, like the 5-headed Link Dragon, let's say that. This card will give you 5 tokens on board. But you can use those Link tokens. You can't use them as Link material. You can use them as potentially Xyz material or anything like that, but not Link material. That's how broken this card is. This card definitely needs to get hit. This is one that definitely needs to get hit, and I think it might, just because of how broken it is, and considering how powerful that card really is. And then also too, I think also maybe their other traps, their monster traps, maybe definitely put them at like possibly at 2, just because they're not as broken as they, or rather they weren't as hyped as they would have been. But going back into the ban list, to the ban list, Multi-Figure, Altergeist is just stupid crazy. With Multi-Figure back up at 3, Altergeist is back at full power. I don't think that was the right call for Konami to the right path for them to go for. So I would definitely put Multi-Figure back at 1. Unicorn, definitely keep Unicorn to 3. Kenahawk, I would definitely keep that at 3 as well. Another one as well is Destiny Hero Malicious. If you guys don't know, Malicious is absolutely nuts. Any form of hero deck, no matter what it is super broken, and I think that card definitely needs to come back. Definitely, I think, you know what? I think I honestly I would keep it at 3. Keep it at 2. Definitely keep it at 2, and also, as I'm literally looking at some of these other decks, I would also say Utopic Zexal. Utopic Zexal is absolutely nuts. That card should get banned. Definitely the Numeron cards. Numeron Calling, definitely the 2. Even though we just got Battles of Legend Armageddon last month, I think Numeron Calling should definitely go to 2. Numeron Network to 2. Numeron Wall, keep it the way it is, and then the gates themselves, put them at 1 because they are just way too powerful. Way too powerful. They can literally make Utopic Zexal, and essentially once that card is on the field, you essentially, once you detach one of Zexal's overlay units, essentially your opponent just they can't play Yu-Gi-Oh. They cannot play at all. That's how broken that card is. And honestly, I think that's it. So Needle Fiber, everything else I mentioned, let's see what other, I know there was another one that also should get hit. There was one other one. Block Dragon. I almost forgot. Definitely Block Dragon go banned. Because if Konami were to put that card to 1, it wouldn't matter. It wouldn't matter because the Emancipator deck will find a way to make Block Dragon float. Even though Block Dragon can already float on its own, that card is just stupid crazy. It is one of the most nuttiest cards I had ever seen, ever. It is that broken. And Block Dragon is one of the most broken cards out there, given the fact that the Emancipator deck itself runs Nibiru in the main. That's crazy. That's crazy on its own. So if Block Dragon gets banned, the whole Emancipator deck would still be consistent, but it won't be as powerful as it used to be with Block Dragon in the format. Another deck that I think Konami should also hit, in my opinion, is definitely, what was that one deck? Not Shadal's. I think Shadal's. I would say put Shadal to 1, just because. Put Shadal Construct to 1, just because. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm a big fan of the Shadal archetype, but I feel like if Shadals are just way too powerful with Construct at 3. So if they were to put Construct at like 2 or like 1 or 2, it would still be it would still be competitive, but not as powerful as it was when it was at 3. And then also too, another deck that I feel like should also take a hit is one that I am very curious about. It's a deck that I've seen get so much play in the online duels, and that actually is the Utopia deck. So again, definitely Utopic Zexal to ban Utopic Zexal and ban Utopia the Lightning. I think those two are the big beaters that need to get hit like fast, because Utopia the Lightning is just way too powerful, and essentially with both cards, your opponent can't play Yu-Gi-Oh at all, so they need to ban it. I think overall though, there needs to be a cleanup crew. We had a major cleanup crew all the way back in January earlier this year, way before this whole pandemic thing even started. But I think by banning these cards and putting some of these cards to 1, to 1, 2, whatnot, I think maybe there will be decks that might be a little more viable. And by looking at the limited list, I could definitely see potentially Diagram going to 2, just because of the fact that we have True King with because that True King Lithosogem is at 1, Dragonic Diagram is also at 1. But if Ladosingen was banned, Diagram would go back to 3 because it doesn't matter what because Diagram is part of the Dino archetype, the Draco, and the and also the True and it's part of the True King Dino mix. So I could definitely see Diagram going to possibly 2. Other than that, I really don't see anything else going on with this new ban list. But if we're talking reality, I would have to say Link Cross to 1. Or actually, you know what? No. I would say Eldritch to 1, Link Cross banned, and potentially I don't know. That's kind of a hard one because the ban list that we got wasn't that great. But who knows? Maybe this time we might get something else. So you never know. Malicious possibly a 3 because heroes are doing they have been doing well, but I feel like it's if they need to bring back Malicious just so that way the hero deck itself can be a little more competitive than it normally was. Like I know that Team Samurai X1, he made the deck pretty competitive even with Malicious at 2. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. But other than that, I think that's pretty much it. There's really not a whole lot to talk about. But guys, that is actually going to do it for this video. Question of the day: what cards do you guys think are gonna take the hit on the next Forbidden and Limited list? Let me know in the comments below. And that is going to do it for this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure you guys smash the thumbs up button. If you guys are new to this channel, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell so you guys don't miss out on any new content that comes your way. And be sure to follow me on Twitter and Instagram. All 3 of my links, both of my Twitters and my one Instagram, links will be down in the description below. And stay tuned because this weekend, SummerSlam weekend, is coming. So tomorrow night, Saturday, immediately following TakeOver 30, I will be giving out the results and giving my thoughts, my review of TakeOver, and then Sunday, the biggest party of the summer, SummerSlam, and I think TakeOver will be taking place inside Full Sail from what I understand, and then SummerSlam will be taking place at the Amway Center in Orlando, which is going to be really awesome. I did get a glimpse of WWE Thunderdome. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! It looks amazing. I absolutely love it. Can't wait. And on that, this is your boy Nash, signing out.